Mr. Chairman, officers and directors of North Central Ghana Union Mission, officers and directors of Midwest Ghana Conference, invited guests, accredited delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a great privilege to present to you the 2022 to 2025 Trust Service Report. The Trust Service Department of Midwest Ghana Conference exists to safeguard, manage, and promote responsible Christian stewardship of resources entrusted to the church. The department provides guidance in areas such as estate planning, wealth, trust, and assets management, ensuring that members' resources are used in harmony with biblical principles. Through education and professional support, the department helps members plan wisely for the future while advancing the mission of the church. Pastor Chair, this report is based on the following key performance indicators of the General Conference strategic objectives. Number 1 is planned giving growth and asset performance. Number 2, mission impact and fund utilization. Number 3 is governance, compliance, and risk management. And the last one has to do with operational excellence and donor confidence. Pastor Chair, these are the activities and programs that were held during the said period. First one is growth in planned giving. During the reporting period, the Trust Service Department intensified planned giving initiatives across the conference through education, one-on-one consultation, and awareness campaigns. These efforts resulted in an increase in wills, bequests, and many trust instruments designating Midwest Ghana Conference as a beneficiary. Special emphasis was placed on encouraging members to include mission courses in our estate plans. Some of the strategies that were set to conduct trust services and estate planning and sensitization during camp meetings, pastors' meetings, and trust service week. 2, work through pastors and elders to educate members on wealth and legacy giving. 3, offered confidential guidance to members interested in planned giving. And the outcome was that these initiatives led to increased awareness of planned giving among church members, resulting in more inquiries and referrals related to wills and estate planning, and a stronger acceptance of trust services as vital part of Christian stewardship. As a result, the long-term financial sustainability of conference mission initiatives was strengthened, and members were encouraged to intentionally support God's work even beyond their lifetime through legacy giving. Number 2, assets under management. The department effectively administered trust funds, endowment, and estate assets entrusted to the church, improved oversight and coordination with treasury and investment committees, contributed to the growth and preservation of assets under management. Regular reviews ensured assets remained aligned with donor intent and church investment policies. Under this, there were collaboration with the conference treasury and legal advisors in handling trust-related matters, ensured proper documentation and record keeping of all trust and estate assets, monitored trust assets in line with church policy and donor intent. These efforts resulted in improved accountability in the handling of trust-related resources and better coordination between trust services and conference administration. Consequently, confidence in the conference ability to manage entrusted assets responsibly was enhanced, ensuring stronger protection of resources designed for mission and institutional support. Number 3, mission impact of trust funds. Trust funds were strategically allocated to support evangelism, education, healthcare, and institutional development worldwide. Several mission projects benefited directly from trust disbursement, demonstrating the vital role of trust services in sustaining long-term mission impact and financial stability for church ministries. Strategies that were put in place are: ensure that proceeds from trust and estates were applied strictly according to donor intent. Prioritize mission-oriented uses such as evangelism, education, and church development. Out of this, trust and estate proceeds effectively supported conference and church-wide mission objectives, with funds being channeled promptly to approved causes. This contributed directly to soul winning, while clearly demonstrating to both members and leadership the value and impact of planned giving. Number 4, donor satisfaction and confidence. The department strengthened donor relations through timely communication, transparent reporting, and pastoral sensitivity in estate-related matters. Donors and beneficiaries received regular updates on fund utilization, reinforcing confidence in the church stewardship and trust administration process. Strategies: maintain transparency and confidentiality in all trust-related engagements, provided timely feedback to donors, families, and beneficiaries. Sometimes, the department worked personally with bereaved families during estate administration. The outcomes: these efforts increased trust and goodwill toward the conference and generated positive feedback from members and families involved in trust matters. As a result, members' confidence in conference leadership and stewardship systems were strengthened, and more individuals were encouraged to consider planned giving. Number 5, compliance and governance. All trust services activities were conducted in strict compliance with General Conference working policy, local legal requirements, and donor intent provision. Internal controls and audits were maintained to ensure accountability, transparency, and integrity in trust administration, with no major compliance issues reported. Strategies: ensured strict adherence to church working policy and Ghanaian legal requirements, sought legal and administrative guidance when handling estate and trust, maintained proper authorization and reporting procedures, with no major compliance or government issues recorded, and an improved understanding of trust services policies among administrators. The conference significantly reduced its legal and reputational risk, thereby strengthening institutional integrity and accountability. Number 6, timelines of estate administration. The department improved efficiency in estate settlement and trust processing, standardized procedures, and coordination with legal counsel and field entities reduced delays, ensuring estates were administered and closed within acceptable policy timelines. Strategies: improved coordination with families, pastors, and legal representatives, and also tracked estate matters to ensure steady progress and closure. The outcomes were: it reduced delays in handling estate-related issues, and more efficient processing of trust and estate matters led to increased satisfaction among beneficiaries and families, while also enabling the faster release of resources for mission purposes. Trust service education and awareness. Trust services seminars, workshops, and presentations were conducted for workers and members. Educational materials on Wales Trust Service and Christian estate planning were distributed to promote biblical stewardship and responsible future planning among church members. And now the outcome: by integrating trust services education into stewardship programs, training pastors and elders as frontline advocates of estate planning, and distributing basic materials on wills and trusts, members gain improved knowledge of Christian estate planning. The church leaders became more effectively involved in promoting trust services. These efforts cultivated a culture of faithful stewardship and responsibility, and prepared members to make informed decisions regarding their estates. Number 8, risk management and ethical standards. The department upheld high ethical standards in all trust-related matters. Risk management practices were applied to safeguard church assets, protect donor intent, and ensure adherence to ethical investment guidelines consistent with the Seventh-day Adventist values. By ensuring the protection of donor intent, applying ethical standards aligned with Seventh-day Adventist values, and avoiding conflicts of interest in trust administration, the conference recorded no donor intent disputes or ethical breaches and maintained strong safeguards over all trust and estate processes. These practices preserve the moral credibility of the conference and reinforce members' trust in the church stewardship and trust systems. Some gifts that were received. Mr. Chairman, there were so many gifts that were received over the period. Some at the local churches, some at the district level, and some at the conference level. But these are the few that were reported during the period. Number 1, Tech Constructions currently is building up a structure for a sachet water project for the conference, and it is a donation to the conference. Also, Madam Barbara Larry has donated a 6-apartment house to Brikum East District. Elder AGYAPONG has also donated 2 bedrooms to the conference. Elder Eduhene also has given the Newtown Church a room at his hotel, of which proceeds from that room comes to the church. Elder Job Atechiman supported the building of Brody Central Church. Elder Prempe also roofed a church building at Wemfie. Elder Samuel Usumensa also has gifted the conference 4 trips of sand and 1 trip of gravel. Madam Esther Sumadu also has supported the church building at Seketia. Elder Franklin Boateng also continually supports Seketia church building and church projects. And there are so many other donations that were made over the period, but these are the few we can make mention of for the period. Projections. Bring all legal professionals in the conference to form a legal team so that, together with the conference lawyer, the team will handle all legal issues in the conference. Electronic system to be put in place to save trust documents. Projection is that to achieve a 40 to 50% increase in the number of members participating in wills, trust, and end-of-life planning. Number 4, establish planned giving awareness programs in at least 80% in the districts. And now, as we conclude, the Trust Service Department of the Midwest Ghana Conference has made a steady progress in promoting planned giving, ensuring compliance, protecting donor intent, and supporting the mission of the church. Through focused strategies, measurable results, and positive impact, the department remains committed to strengthening stewardship and ensuring sustainable mission support in the conference. The Trust Service Department sincerely expresses its profound gratitude to the conference administration, Union Trust Service Director, colleague pastors, elders, and the executive committee for their cooperation and commitment to trust service education, and to the entire membership of the Midwest Ghana Conference for their trust, participation, and continued support. To God alone be the glory for the successes recorded during this period. Thank you very much.
The church is one foundation, is Jesus Christ her